The GB Skills Three Nations Championship Finals. This is contest number 12. This will decide the GB Schoolboy 52 kilo champion. A referee for this one from England, Mr. Chris Lang. Introducing first in the red corner, representing England, Tom Connor. In the blue corner, representing Scotland, Thomas O'Reilly.
So Tom Connors is boxing now, for those asking. It
was good timing. Somebody asked when's Thomas O'Reilly, and somebody asked when Tom Connors is boxing, so you got your answer.
This is bout number 12 of 17.
You can see there that Tom Connors is a southpaw. This is the first time we've seen him in this competition. He got the bye into the final, with 3 being at this weight. As we mentioned earlier, we did see Thomas O'Reilly beat fellow Scot Lucas Ewan of Juries yesterday in the semi-final.
The pace of this is already very high tempo.
Left hand getting through there from Tom Connors. Battle of the Toms, this one, Tom v. Tommy.
Oh, they're both great. Fight for me, maybe Tom Connors been a tiny bit more accurate. Thomas doing great to try and break in there. Now he just switched it up. So like very, very close round this.
We mentioned earlier Thomas O'Reilly coming from Sparta Boxing Club in Grangemouth in Scotland. Tom Connors from Sinwell Boxing Club in Gloucestershire, which is where my dad's from originally, Gloucestershire. So seeing how it's Father's Day, I'll wish Mark home a happy Father's Day.
Oh, it's Father's Day?
Yeah, I need to give him a call after this.
I feel bad for Boris Johnson. You're getting a lot of cards a day. Maybe for some that he doesn't even know.
You wonder sometimes with 3 at the weight, do you want the semi-final bout or do you want the bye? Now, me personally, I would have assumed you want the bye straight into the final, but I did hear Brooke Neely last week saying she was glad she got drawn in the semi-final because it gave her a chance to sharpen up, so she felt sharp for the final. Yeah. I mean, as long as the belt's not going to be too wearing on you, I guess there's some advantage to that. But if you're in a bit of a war, it could probably be a bit of a disadvantage. Because that's what we have here. Obviously, Thomas O'Reilly boxed yesterday and Tom Connors didn't. But no, I thought it was an interesting take from Brooke. I would have just assumed naturally, get yourself straight into the final. Yeah. Hope the other boxer maybe has a tough day, and he maybe got a bit of an easier bout on the Sunday.
So Rosie is on next for those asking online.
Certainly, Tom Connors landing a good few clean shots throughout this contest so far. Both boxers though in the contest, but I think the English lad just landing the better clean shot so far.
He's no backing down either. He has great control. That ring, Thomas O'Reilly's using the ring space well and trying his best to get through, but I just think Tom Connors, again, is that, you see that comfortability, that confidence.
It's coming full circle a wee bit with Thomas O'Reilly this season, because he was at our return to boxing event back in August, which was the first boxing event that we held in 18 months because of the pandemic. It was in the High Performance Centre behind closed doors. But I remember Thomas, I believe he won on that day as well. And now he's here kind of at the last bit. I know there's a couple of home shows left. There's maybe just one, is there, in the East. But pretty much the last big major event of the season.
What was interesting there is on the bell, so the end of the first round, Tom Connors, for a right, and it landed just maybe a millisecond after the bell, and then Thomas O'Reilly done the opposite.
It's called payback there.
Yeah.
I guess for the referee, there's a tricky position. If you didn't pull the boxer up the first time, how do you pull the boxer?
Right on. I don't think anybody could have faulted him for that. It was literally right on the bell, just a millisecond after. Here we go, round number 3.
Thomas, I think, needs a big round here. I think Tom Connors has edged so far from what I've seen. Obviously, we're not trained judges, so we'll leave it to the 5 ringside.
Yeah.
Also, they're closer to the action, so they're going to... I mean, a good left hook there from Thomas O'Reilly.
I think Thomas O'Reilly's well liked within the boxing team. We've got all the boxers behind us here watching what's going on.
Yeah, everyone's come out to watch this contest. I mean, obviously, we're a bit later in the day now, so a good few of them have already boxed. And Thomas O'Reilly going to get a count there. You know what? I think he's had cleaner shots than that land that stunned him a bit more earlier in the contest, and he didn't get a count. I think that's a bit unfortunate a few seconds before the end of the third and final round to get a count. Maybe just puts the point on Tom Connors, maybe edging this contest.
We go final few seconds now, round number 3. The energy and the pace has been throughout the 3 rounds between these two. It's been great.
It's been a good contest.
Yeah.
Look, and the thing is, everyone, whether win or lose, they're going to learn from this. I mean, they're getting to box some of the other best.
They're going to hold a medal as well. We've got,
well, yeah, of course.
We'll pass back to Craig Stephen in the ring. Was at the side of the ring, actually, with the official announcement between Tom Connors and Thomas O'Reilly, England, Scotland.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the boxing ring. Judging by the noise we're making, a very close contest. Let's hear it, please. Both our boxers in the ring. We go to our judges. It couldn't be closer. It's a 3-2 split decision. The winner, who is now the GB Schoolboy 52 kilo champion in the blue corner. But ladies and gentlemen, we said this before, it takes 2 big boxers for a great contest. Please let's hear it for our silver medalist, Tom Connors.
So TG did say could go either way. It was a 3-2 split decision. You get 3 judges against 2.
I'm glad we're not judges.
I know. And the other thing is, as we said yesterday, we are a bit away for the action compared to where the officials are.
They've got the best view. You know, they're the ones that can hear the blows. They're right beside the action.
So what did Craig just say there?
You know, Tom Connors looking quite upset with the result. We've got Thomas O'Reilly here, a 52 kilogram gold medalist. How's it feel to win the GB title?
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm ready to get home and go for a bath, to be honest, because it was a long couple of days, but yeah, it was amazing. I hasn't really hit in yet because, of course, just finished the fight, but it was amazing. I mean, it's a lot of hard work gone into practice, really, and it's worked out great.
Obviously, you box out of Sparta Boxing Club. I'm sure they'll be very delighted today with the result.
Yeah, so my head coach Sam, he was actually here supporting. I met a few other people yesterday coming to support, but we'd worked really hard to get here, and we spent the last couple of weeks working on southpaw work, trying to perfect it, and we've done everything we could have, and it felt we were ready for it. So Sam put everything he could have into me, and it worked out perfectly, I guess. Yeah.
It was a very close contest against Tom Connors of England. Did you think you'd done enough to get the gold at the end, or were you a bit nervous waiting for the result?
It was really close. The first round, I think I lost the first round because I went in there a bit head first, jumped in a bit too much. But I got back to the corner after the first round, and the Boxing Scotland coaches told me what I need to do. So I went out the second round and I tried to calm down a little bit, pick my shots a bit better, and it worked a bit better the second round, and I think I could have just nicked that. It was a real close round the second round, but I think the third round I did come out, and I performed a lot better the third round. I'd found my rhythm, and I performed a lot better.
So you had to box fellow Scot Lucas Ewan of Juries in the semi-finals. How was that for you, having to come up against a Scottish opponent in this competition?
Yeah, it was tough because I didn't know Lucas before boxing Scotland, but we spent the last month training, sparring, losing weight together, texting between sessions, that kind of thing, and of course spent the hotel a couple of nights ago, just getting ready for him, hyping each other up, feeling strong, getting ready for it, wanting to both do amazing. So we got there Saturday morning, saw both our names on the list, and it was a bit a bit of a shame because that means only one of us got to the final. But we're still good pals afterwards because boxing is the sport where you can be pals in and out of the ring, but when you are in the ring, the friendship does go to one side and you have to try and concentrate on the sport.
Yeah, and you obviously, I think you beat Sonny Gallen for the Scottish title as well, who was also part of this squad. So how different does it feel being GB champion rather than just Scottish champion?
Oh, it's amazing. It's the Scottish champion. That was obviously back in September last year. But I had one fight to win a Scottish championship last year, and it was against that Sonny. He's a lovely guy, and he done amazing today. But British champion, it feels amazing because it's the best of Scotland, England, and Wales. It's not just one country, so you know that you are the best in Britain, and it's mental because it's hard to comprehend how great that really is. But yeah, it's amazing.
Perfect. Well, congratulations today, Thomas, and look forward to seeing more of you in the future.